I know you guys have a couple of defensive coaches on the staff who worked with Xavier Rhodes in Minnesota. I was wondering first if you guys had done any tape work with him. Have you seen anything when you guys are learning a certain coverage or a certain technique? And then secondly, most of the time that you've been on this roster, it's been a really young defensive backs room. What will it be like having a guy with this kind of experience come into the fold?
I think he'll pan out just the way that, in the meeting rooms. I think it'll be the same as, whenever we had Mike Mitchell. He brought a lot of experience to the room, and he gave us a lot of pointers and things to look out for and things to expect. So Mike Mitchell actually taught us, how to watch film and how to take what we learned in the meeting room to the field. So, each day in practice. So I think Xavier Rhodes can do the same thing. I'm actually working out with Xavier Rhodes down here in South Florida, so it's great to be on the field with him.
All right, Dave Griffiths.
Hey, Kenny. Down the stretch last year, defense gave up 30-plus points, I believe it was, in 4 of the last 5 games after you got hurt. A, how difficult was that for you to watch from the sideline? And B, do you think that's motivated everybody throughout this offseason to prove that that's not who you guys are?
I think at this point we're just leaving, 2019 and 2019. We got a lot of work to do. We can't really worry about the picture that everyone else paint, of the Indianapolis Colts, but to be the team that we want to be in the future, we're starting to work right now to be that team. So, whatever happened last year, whatever adversity was set, we just had to get knocked down, and we just got to get back up and just keep swinging. So 2020 is here, and that's all we worry about right now.
Okay, Olivia Ray.
Kenny, we just saw the news that the virtual offseason is now extended. Just wanted to get your thoughts on knowing that you still have more classroom time ahead of you rather than getting back to work on the field.
It's awful. No, I'm just kidding. You just got to take it day by day. Whatever happens because it's the best for our health. We're always excited to get back out to Indy together and to get back to working, but whatever setback there is, we just got to roll with it.
Okay, Phil B.
Thank you for taking the time, Kenny. I'm wondering your reaction to when DeForest Buckner was acquired. Matt Eberfluss talked earlier this week about how key his position is with yours and Darius. How's that going to impact you?
For myself or for the defense?
Well, he talked about those 3 spots being really key to the defense. The 3 technique, your nickel spot, and then Darius. What was your reaction when you saw DeForest was acquired, and then how did it impact you?
Those 3 positions all connect in some sort of way as far as blitzing and getting to the quarterback. And the defensive line is the engine of our defense. So the better they are, the better we would be in the back end, and the better the linebackers can be as far as hitting a run and blitzing as well. So it's going to be very fun because, having a good defensive line, somebody has to get the sacks, and I plan on getting the sacks. So, it'll be great competing with those guys and, having a race to the quarterback. So I can't wait.
Thank you.
Kevin Bone.
Hey, Kenny, thanks for doing this. How did you see Rock kind of handle everything that was thrown at him as a rookie, immediately starting for you and then going through kind of the ups and downs that naturally come with a rookie season? And what do you think is in store for him moving forward?
Rock is improving. I've seen a change already from in the meeting rooms. Rock is great, though. The adversity that he was impacted with last year, he had to just keep swinging. And the advice that I gave him last year was, if you expect to be perfect, don't even come on the field. So there's going to be a lot of things that happen on the field that you don't want to happen. And that's just the likelihood of our job. To be a defensive back, there's going to be great guys on the field, so you just got to keep playing.
What is that change in the meeting room that you're seeing? Like more vocal?
Yeah, he's able to answer questions. He's able to ask questions. He's asking other players. He's doing all the right things correctly.
All right. Joel Erickson.
Kenny, whenever you guys do get back up there, do you have any concerns about, the playing together and being there with the virus and everything?
Do I have any concerns?
Yeah, are you concerned about well-being, that kind of thing?
I mean, no. If we're able to go to work, there's not much for me to ask. I mean, if everything is safe and healthy and we're all screened and everybody's passing the test, I don't see a worry there.
All right. Stephen Holder.
Hey, Kenny, just to go back to last year real briefly, I don't remember if we ever clarified what happened to you at the end, like specifically what was your injury? And then just, was it something you needed to get dealt with this offseason, or are you doing pretty well right now?
I'm feeling great. I appreciate it.
Did you have a high ankle, or I can't remember if we ever talked about this, or I don't think you want to talk about it, but I'm asking anyway.
Yeah, I had a high ankle sprain.
Okay.
Mike Chappell.
Kenny, I'm curious. You play against a guy practicing training camp off season and a lot with T.Y. Hilton. What do you see with him? Do you see a 30-year-old guy that's sort of on the downside, or do you still see a Pro Bowl receiver?
Pro Bowl, no doubt. T.Y. is the best receiver that I've ever gone against.